arena time against them. Dean puts forward BT again. It's Barrett Chase free. And there's Dean.
She's just so hard to defend. She's got good acceleration. She lets the ball go and she just drives so hard.
They've scored the last three, the steal, but they need a turnover here. Magic looking to settle, and they do so through who else? Irene van Dijk, another one goes through the hoop. They look pretty relaxed in that huddle, but I think there's still a bit of intensity, just trying to keep that focus from the Magic. They know they're almost there.
Yeah, there's enough experience on that side to hold them together. Casey Williams asking the ref what it was her distance.
De Bruyn bouncing around, looking for a much-needed intercept, perhaps. And Dyke forces a way through the gap.
Good pressure here from the inside defenders of the steal.
Burgess and Solia. Six the lead. Almost 6 to play. And there they found Van Dijk again. You can hear the call from the crowd. They know this team, while most of them have had to travel to be at this match, you know their team is closing in on a place in the preliminary final. Can the steal stop them?
Casey Williams getting around Danica Wapiti. Steele just swinging that ball over and over. Just waiting for Jodie Todd or Casey Williams to have an intercept.
And it goes astray. The hands let Barrett Chase down, and Robin Broughton almost looks a bit resigned. By contrast, the Magic whip through court. Now they have to go back. Van Dijk eventually gets away from De Bruyn.
De Bruyn doing a great job covering, but Van Dijk just kept going. The last time these two players met, it was definitely De Bruyn who had the better of the games and had the wood over Irene van Dijk. But this time it's all Van Dijk.
Selby Rickett left to contend with her this time. Langman again on the circle edge. No, goes back. Seems to be options, more options for the Magic.
Jodie Brown drawing.
Steele thought they had the held ball, but no. And eventually the call goes against De Bruyn, who has got increasingly frustrated as this game's gone on.
Yes, wasn't having a happy time in the first quarter, and it's just getting on top of her now.
You see the shooting stats. Megan Dean, 21 from 21, but it looks like it's going to be in a losing effort, unfortunately, with 4 minutes to play and a 9-goal deficit. She's been exceptional.
That's an outstanding effort. She's just does so much work throughout the court, and then she puts up 21 out of 21, and still more to come.
Long shot from Dean, and she continues with that 100% record. She does some
money in the bank.
Just give it to her, we'll be fine. Too little too late, though, by the look of things for the steal. Juliana Nauipu watching on. She had her time on court and started well and then made some errors.
Big learning experience for the youngster. She's got a lot more years of netball left in her. I'm sure she'll be a force to be reckoned with later on in her career.
Well, she certainly didn't look out of place out there, that's
Absolutely.
for sure. So, Steele, they'll keep pushing, they'll keep working it around, trying to find some inroads. Clark with the tip, and the Magic come away again. Jodie Brown picks up the scraps as she trots off back down court to get into position for the shot. Both shooters out of the circle. Here is Brown.
With 3 minutes to go, I wouldn't be surprised if the Magic cut loose and start mixing things up a little bit. They've got the lead.
Oh, it's gone astray, and the call goes against Van Dijk as well.
Selby Rickett comes up with the ball again. She's had an amazing season for somebody who was a goal shoot.
Yeah, it's going to end in defeat for the Steel, but they've played some great netball, especially over the last 5 or 6 weeks. The Magic, though, are the team coming home with the wet sail, and they now lead by 10. 2 minutes to play. The Magic are on their way to a date with the Swifts, who, of course, they lost to in the final a couple of years ago. And Dyke, long with the shot, and misses.
Well, both games have resulted in a run against form. The Steel has been the form player for New Zealand in the last 8 rounds. The Swifts looked like they were unbeatable, but both the Thunderbirds and the Magic.
Casey Williams just picks up another rebound for good measure. She's been very strong tonight. Magic have hit 50. Steel will grab 40. Well, a little turnover just to see the Magic bench. A few people not happy with that, just let themselves down in the final throes of this one, but the rest of them are up. The subs are off their feet. Not many of them have seen a lot of court time this season, but they've urged them on all season.
And they'll get another trip to Sydney. Great to see a New Zealand team in the semis.
And this crowd in Auckland full of Magic supporters will see them off in a bit of style as well. The Steel and a couple of last shots. They might in fact get the final save. They work things around as they traditionally do. Burgess goes back to Frew.
Magic still putting a lot of pressure on this shooting end. Jodie Todd almost came up with another ball.
They've just been relentless. Megan Dean.
Going to finish the game on 100%.
She will have the final say, but those faces say it all. They've had their ups and downs and plenty of critics this season, but the Waikato Bay of Plenty Magic are the last New Zealand team standing. They're into the preliminary final. They'll play the New South Wales Swifts next week.